Hey you guys, what is going on? Marcus here. No, your YouTube ad blocker did not break. I am here promoting our brand new Roads Untraveled jet tags. All right, we just got them in. A lot of you guys have been asking for more merch and stuff and, new ways to support the show. So we thought, hey, we'd bring you guys some Roads Untraveled branded jet tags. Stick them on your keychain or whatever. Stick them from your rear view mirror. Pick them up right now. Link is in the description. Help support the show. And hopefully you guys enjoy the episode. Alright you guys, what is going on? It's been 6 months since I drove a Raptor. Love me a good Raptor. This is obviously a brand new second generation Raptor, 450 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. It's a twin turbo V6, right? EcoBoost, as Ford likes to call it. 10-speed automatic transmission. So already, even just looking at the specs, you're like, okay, this is going to be, on paper, it's going to be better than the first gen. All right, it's got more torque, it's got more power, it's got better fuel economy, but then everybody is like, well, where's the sound, right? And right off the bat, I mean, this is pretty muted. I mean, we haven't really given her, but windows up, we've got AC on, we've got cooled seats on, it's pretty muted. Whereas Raleigh's first gen, straight piped 6.2 liter V8 was just echoing off the mountains. That's the Raptor experience I remember. So basically, I just want to, get a taste of the new one and really see how it compares to my personal experience driving a modified Raptor down near California. So. First things first though, this truck basically has every option under the sun for it. If you look around, it's got the carbon fiber package on the inside, which is hilarious. You're not expecting carbon fiber at all. It's also on the shifter here, and it's on the side, the doors. Carbon fiber looks cool. I'm a fan of carbon fiber, sure, but in a Raptor, it does look a little bit out of place. Like, you expect a Pagani or like a new Huracan to have like a carbon fiber package, and it's really meticulously kind of laid out. Whereas I think Ford was just like, hey, it's a cool trend, and we want to, stick it on the inside. Nothing wrong with that if you're into that. And I mean, it doesn't like take away from anything in the interior, but even still, it's just a funny thing to point out for sure. The interior is great though. You got a lot of buttons. You have a lot of different modes to choose from. Right now we are in sport mode. You also have like rock crawling mode. You have mud and gravel mode. You've got snow. So sport mode's good. We're in two-wheel drive as well. Obviously the Raptor is just known for its insane Baja capabilities and off-roading capabilities. Basically, if you're gonna head down to the desert or open land and you just want to tear through as fast as humanly possible, this is your truck. I mean, that's basically it. What else is there on the market that really, truly can compete with the Raptor in what it's built first and foremost to do? Alright you guys, manual mode it is, 5,000 RPM. So obviously steering is really light, and it's definitely got a little bit of play in it. I'm sure if we were on the sand right now, kicking up sand, that would be what you want. You don't really want, twitchy steering necessarily, because that can get you into a lot of trouble if you're grabbing for the wheel in different places and it just gets out of control. It is pretty strange to, see a modern truck like this. With paddle shifters too, I think it's just weird. Maybe that's just me when I see like older trucks and stuff. This is next level. I mean, it's got a 10-speed auto. Who's ever heard of a 10-speed auto? Like, the first gen is a more raw experience. That is 100% what I'm getting. But at the same time, you cannot argue with the fact that we're getting better fuel economy right now, and it's got like 100 foot-pounds more of torque. Like that's just the specs. There's no arguing there. Now, whether or not this is more of a, or less of an authentic truck than the first gen, that can be argued. Do I think that's the case? No, I think this is just, I mean, it performs better. That's just the facts, right? I'm sure with the windows down, the exhaust note on this gets pretty decent, you know, when you're getting up to speed, but it's very, very muted. Now, one of the benefits to having a turbocharged engine would basically be, you know, tuning capabilities. You've got modern technology in the ECU. You've got modern, pretty much everything. You've got the 10-speed, right, which is very, very efficient. I know Hennessy Performance, John Hennessy posted a video of their modified first-gen and second-gen Raptors with like 600 horsepower a piece or something like that. And the second-gen, this one just smoked it. It really pulled away, and a lot of that is due to the transmission. I mean, they have the same power, they're around the same weight, and just a bunch of that is just the 10-speed transmission. It flicks through gears, are always in the top of the rev band, and you have constant torque. But to be fair, this is a massive truck, and there is eons of room in here. There's so much space. There's, like Grayson was saying, when we were setting up the cameras, it's nothing like we've ever like set up before. Usually we're in, you know, tight sports cars, and it's tough to find space to adequately set up our cameras and whatnot. Definitely, it's usable for sure, and that's a good thing, absolutely. But at the heart of it, I'm kind of happy that you can. I mean, I'm getting a sense that, you know, you can feel it really wants to get out there, and it has all the driving modes for it, and it's giving me, you can see power distribution if you're in, like, you know, 4 low, 4 high, see how much power is being sent where, tail's coming out a little bit there, and traction's allowing for a little bit of slip. It's cool. It's allowing a little bit of fun. Obviously, in just downright drive mode, I'm sure it wouldn't be as good. Transmission isn't crazy responsive. It's not like Corolla CV, or it's not like Corolla torque converter, paddle shift slow, but it's not the greatest. The auto's basically going to be doing the best job for power delivery and, you know, torque delivery and fuel economy at the same time. All right, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this quick review here. So we're gonna get Jesse, the owner of the truck, in the passenger seat, and we're just basically gonna talk about, you know, the other side of the truck, not the off-road side, you know, the street daily capabilities of this truck. It's super usable, really comfortable, and yeah, we'll go for another quick drive and talk a little bit about everything we didn't really talk about. All right, Jesse, what's going on, man?
Good.
Back
man,
out
good.
again. Back out again. This isn't an i8. It's not an i8.
No, but no, it's a beast for sure.
Oh yeah. The i8 is like, you know, modern hybrid technology, and this is just modern efficiency technology. Really, I guess that doesn't really make any sense.
No, but it's really aggressive. It really does. I mean, it's a super aggressive pickup truck that's meant for off-roads.
Mm-hmm.
But driving around in the city, and going on short road trips or even long road trips, this car, I don't think there's anything better than this truck.
Right. Yeah, in the sense you mean that, like, it's comfortable when you want it to be comfortable.
Exactly.
But it's still pretty much the king of just like flat out off-roading in the truck world.
Exactly. Well, I mean, what I really like about this truck is even though no one has really, like, we don't have the chance to take it off roads, take it to the desert like what Motor Trend did, right? We don't have the budget, we don't have the time to do something like that. But even using it as a daily driver in the city, or using it as a road trip car, it's perfect, because you know, having that capability gives you a sense of security.
Right.
Where if you go camping or something, drive to Banff or something, and then you're completely off the grid.
Sure, yeah, exactly. It's better to have it and not need it than to need the off-road capabilities and then not to have it. Yeah.
The quality is pretty good in this truck. I mean,
it's good.
You got leather. Obviously, it's not up to European standards.
No.
You got heated and ventilated seats. You got air conditioning. navigation. You got 360 surround camera when you park.
Oh yeah, of
because
course.
I mean, parking is one of the most the hardest thing to do with this truck. It's got every possible technology you can think of, and really you don't really compromise anything by getting a truck like this. It's obviously not as raw an experience as the previous generation.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more city friendly. It's more daily drivable. And this is kind of like, I guess you can say the best of both worlds, but obviously if you want a pure American muscle truck driving experience, it doesn't have the same engine note as the previous gen. You know, everything about this truck, it's so much, I wouldn't say like so much better than other Ford vehicles, but it's just like they put all the high-end stuff in it, and it can do pretty much everything you want it to do and more. So, I mean, and people talk about how it's not daily drivable in the city. If you're not parking the car in a very low parkade and you're pretty good at parking, then I would say it's a good daily driver as well. So I think it's not a compromised vehicle by any means, and it's very capable. So
yeah, when it kicks and the turbos spool up.
Yeah.
Man, what does this thing weigh? Like 6,000 pounds?
Yeah, something like that.
Jeez. Yeah, you feel the turbos. Like there's a little delay of when you hit the gas, and then there's your torque, right? But it's pretty seamless.
Yeah.
It's very seamless, honestly. Like we're probably using like less than 50% of this truck's capabilities right now, and that's just due to lack of space. But even still, like like it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like even with sport mode traction's a little bit on, like it's fun. Thanks, Jesse, for putting me behind the wheel.
All right.
This has been so great. Like I've ever since I drove the 6.2 liter, been wanting to drive this one. Thanks for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time with some other awesome American cars and stuff like that. We're basically taking a break from the JDM stuff, and we've got literally some of the most capable American cars on the market today coming to the channel. ACR, C7 Z06, we've got those lined up. So look out for that, and we will see you guys soon.